Good morning, students. In previous class, I have started the second chapter, People as Resource in Economics. So, few portion I have completed. Now today, I will continue the rest portion. So, previous class, I completed two stories of Bilash and Sakal, and from these two stories we learned that the education is very important in our life. So without education we cannot develop our country or ourselves. So in the next paragraph, now I am going to start. The paragraph is that in the case of Shakal, several years of education added to the quality of labor. This enhanced his total productivity. Total productivity adds to the growth of the economy. This is in turn pays an individual through salary or in some other form of his choice. In case of Bilas, there could not be any education or health care in the early part of his life. He spends his life selling fish like his mother. Henceforth, he draws the same salary of unskilled laborer as his mother. So, from this paragraph, it is clear that the Sakal gets education. So, that's why he improved his economic conditions, his living standard of living also developed, and also developed the economic productivity. But in case of Bilas, we have seen that he did not get proper education, so that's why he did not develop his life, and same salary he gets by his education. Investment in human resource can give high rates of return in future. This investment on people is the same as investment land and capital. A child too with investments made on her education and health can yield a high return in future in the form of higher earnings and a greater contribution to the society. Educated parents are found to invest more heavily on the education of their child. This is because they have realized the importance of education for themselves. They are also conscious of proper nutrition and hygiene. They accordingly look after the children's need for education at school and good health. A virtuous cycle is thus created in this case. In contrast, a vicious cycle may be created by disadvantaged parents who themselves uneducated and lacking in hygiene keep their children in a similarly disadvantaged state. So, from this paragraph, we have seen that two categories of people, so educated people and uneducated people. So, those are educated. So this type of people know the value of the educations, and they always wants to give his children proper education and proper health facilities, because by taking education, the education will develop the society also, and the education develop the standard of living also. But those who are not educated, so they do not know the value of the education. That's why they are do not give the proper importance of education, and do not give their children proper education. That's why their conditions are vicious cycle. Vicious cycle means that they are poor, and they are continuously in a poor situation. They cannot break the cycle of the poverty. That's why they are moving in a cycle in a poverty situation. Countries like Japan have invested in human resource. They did not have any natural resource. These countries are developed rich. They import the natural resources needed in their country. How did they become rich developed? They have invested on people, especially in the field of education and health. These people have made efficient use of other resources like land and capital. Efficiency and the technology evolved by people have made these countries rich developed. So now here it is said that the country is like Japan, have invested in human resource. They did not have any natural resource. So in Japan, did not have any natural resources. Natural resources means land, labor. This type of not found in Japan, but they invested more in human resource. Human resource means they invested more. They are mainly interested in education, so they give proper education to people, so they developed the human resource. That's why the Japan a developed country. They have invested on people, especially in the field of education and health. That's why the people have made efficient use of other resources like land and capital. Land and capital. Due to historic and cultural reasons, there is a division of labor between men developed as a consumption and processing of primary product and own account production. Due to historic and cultural reasons, there is a division of labor between men and women in the family. Women generally look after domestic chores and men work in the fields. Sakal's mother Sheila cooks food, cleans utensils, washes clothes, cleans the house and looks after her children. Sakal's father Bhutta cultivates the field, sells the produce in the market and earns money for the family. So from this it is clear that in our society we have two types of category. We have seen that men and women, and especially women are generally look after domestic chores and domestic chores. As for example, we can say that Sakal's mother Sheila cooks food, cleans utensils, but his father Bhutta, Sakal's father Bhutta cultivates the field and produce food crops and sells in the market and earns money for the family. Sheila is not paid for the service delivered for upbringing of the family. Bhutta earns money which he spends on rearing his family. Women are not paid for the service delivered in the family. The household work done by women is not recognized in the national income. So here the important point is that we have seen that the Sheila is not paid. Sheila is not paid. This means that Sheila is working in his family, but she has not get the she has not get the money by doing his work. We have seen that he spends on rearing his family. Women are not paid for their service and their service and are not paid their service delivered in the family. The household work done by women is not recognized in the national income. So in national income we have counted the income by giving or selling the commodities in the market. In service also included in national income, but the work of the women does not calculate it in national income, because the women did not get the money by doing the work. Gita, mother of Vilas, earned an income by selling fish. Thus, women are paid for their work when they enter the labor market, and they are earning like that of their male counterpart is determined the basis of education skill. Um, and skill. So here it is said that Jigita, mother of Bilash, earned income by selling fish, and his income and her income also included in the national income. So today up to this next portion economic activities by men and women will be discussed. So thank you.